What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on Madden 17. We are back with the franchise, and it's been a while, but of course we are back as the Broncos. And if you watched last week's game, we had another matchup against Bengal, last one of the season. It did come at a price, as we did lose our starting quarterback, Braxton Miller. We had him converted from wide receiver to quarterback, as me and Bengal both, well, Bengal and I, if you want to be grammatically correct, but me and Bengal did draft fantasy teams, and we both didn't come out with a quarterback. He does now have a slightly worse Dak Prescott than the real-life one, and we're rocking with Brett Hundley, so he's kind of forced to play early for us. He's not really expected to start in real life anytime soon, but he is here. We are an 84 overall to the 83 Raiders. By the way, this draft is insane. We only have one draft pick because we did make a early season trade to get Tyron Smith, which does give us the best offensive line in this league. So hopefully that is going to help us run the ball and throw the ball with our young Brett Hundley. We are 7-1. I don't remember who we lost to. It was some AI that almost ran for 300 yards on us. And this league isn't easy. We might win a lot, but trust me, if it wasn't for how awesome our offensive line is, we would lose so much more, and people don't understand that. We honestly have the best offensive line ever assembled, better than any team. And, of course, it would help if we had a decent quarterback, but we do have Julio Jones. We have David Johnson. We can get this done. So early off, we are going to be kicking the ball, and the Raiders will be taking it back. Nothing too spectacular there. And this video I started editing 2-3 weeks ago, but I just got around to finishing it just now because the franchise is a go. Derek Carr actually playing for his real-life team here, the Raiders. Rough loss for him on the season. And speaking of rough things, throwing a pick to Shazier there early. And Brett Hundley gets a chance early here, and he has a little bit of time, but he does throw an interception trying to find Tyler Eifert. This team has a couple of weapons on offense. The quarterback position is just rough. Giving up early rushing yards is never a good sign for this defense, which is overall the weak point of the team, even though, once again, quarterback, a huge issue. 3rd and 2, another short play, run up the middle for 5+. This running game is gashing us, but here, 3rd and 8, they don't look to be running it. They have time, and he gets it in there to the 5-yard line of the Raiders. 3rd and goal, another 3rd down situation. Can they hold? And it looks like they will, so that's going to end up being a field goal. So we did end up holding them 3-0. Got to try to get down the field a little bit. Looks to be a run. It is a run. David Johnson has room, and he has lots of room. He's running to the left side, going down the field for potentially a touchdown. He's actually caught up at the 6-yard line. Honestly didn't remember that because this happened so long ago. 2nd and goal, though, for the pitch. The offensive line and company easily doing what they've done all season, getting easy blocks for the touchdown. 3rd and 4, a lot of 3rd downs here. The Raiders have been converting at a pretty high rate, though, but this is not going to be one of those scenarios, as they're going to have to punt it on 4th and 4. The Raiders are going to try to pin us deep, but Kevin White has a chance to return this, and he's going to the right. He's got room. He might take this to the house, and will he? He does. I don't know how many kick return touchdowns or punt return touchdowns we have on the year. It can't be many. I would assume that's one of maybe 2, and it comes in a great time, as this quarterback we have really isn't doing well and is put into a really tough situation. So every little touchdown we can get, offense, defense, or special teams, we are going to take. The Raiders are trying to get down the field. They have the running back wide open, and I don't think they get it there. Derek Carr has, they had a tough decision, but they decided quick enough that they're going to go with the field goal. 3rd and 10, we do get stuffed. So the Raiders get the ball back, and believe it or not, they do score a field goal right before halftime. And if my memory serves me right, I think we gave up a field goal because we had 2 offside penalties. I didn't want to show it. It's such a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Speaking of what happened, sack on the play. Many of those have come today, and it's not really the offensive line's fault all the time. Some of them is, but for the most part, it's just no one getting open and terrible pressure sensing by Brett Hundley. 3rd and 10. Nobody open, and Brett Hundley does do the smart thing to do, which is throw the ball away. So it's only a 5-point game, and with runs like this, how do you expect to win the game? Tevin Coleman's doing well. His yards per carry isn't great, but he is doing everything he can with the ball. Speaking of everything they can with the ball, Derek Carr gets a huge run on the read option on 3rd and short, converting yet again. 2nd and 14, though, after a short sack, I would assume. Tevin Coleman gets lit up. That could be the break the defense needed, and they don't get it. Another short down, 3rd down, and it's a no-go. It is now 4th and 3. Can they get it? And someone over the middle, and he does hold on into traffic. That was a tough play to make. 2nd and 7. They still have a shot. This defense is giving up touchdowns left and right. It could be another one right here. And he gets lit up over the middle at the 11-yard line, right where the defense probably wants them, as this is a hard down to convert here at the red zone. All the time in the world, and Derek Carr delivers a strike right to the corner pylon. That's going to be a touchdown. Raiders, I believe, get their first lead of the game. Here going for 2 points to get the 3-point deficit, and they do. They have the 3-point lead. 6 minutes left. We are forced to try to get the ball down the field. Doing something here they should have done all game long, which is run the ball. David Johnson's having a spectacular season, and he doesn't care who's lining up over the middle as long as he's being fed. 2nd and 2 from about midfield. David Johnson has room. He's going to get a truck there. He doesn't trust in the blocks. Can't really blame him there, but he is still going for over 10 yards, a carry, 12.3 to be exact. Short screen on 2nd and 5. David Johnson making moves again. 1 to beat, and he doesn't do it. Tries to run him over, doesn't get it. 19 yards away from the end zone. Feeding him again, and he just doesn't go down easily. Over 100 yards on the game. 2nd and goal. Quite possibly another run. It is, and this time he gets into the end zone. He is a monster. The Manimal scores his 8th touchdown rushing of the season, and it's only just about halfway through. 3rd and 7, a huge blitz. It does get through. So here, 1st and 10, going deep. Hundley tries to find a target early who hasn't really touched the ball too much this game. 3rd and 8, Derrick Henry, the backup, fresh off the bench, and he does get a decent yardage, especially considering there was really nothing there, but not quite enough. Having to punt. 2nd and 10. Derek Carr unloads, finds his man down the field. He has delivered strikes all game other than that miss throw early in the game with a pick, and here's another strike. They're getting out of bounds. They're getting down the field. 3rd and 3. Timeout left. 20-some seconds to go, and that one looks to be a 1st down. It is. Or is it? Are they going to turn this one? And they are going to overturn it. So 4th and 3, game on the line. Can the Raiders clutch up, or is the defense finally going to make a stop, as they have been pretty rough all season? Coming with the blitz, and he's down. That is going to be the game. We are going to move on to 8 and 1. Huge game against a division rival there. The Raiders gave us some tough times as they almost made the comeback. We would have never drove back down the field in time to get a field goal or a touchdown if it was under 10 seconds. There's just no way. Let me know how you guys thought the video was. Definitely check out Bengal's channel, as he is also in this league. He is playing as the Chargers. Almost forgot what team, but I didn't. Playing as the Chargers, so take a look at him. He is fighting for the playoffs. He is probably going to make it, but at the same time, we don't know. So check that out and let us know. Do you guys want to see these weekly again? Maybe we have to try to do 2 a week to try to catch up to the real season. We are very far behind, but it can be done. So let us know in the comment section. Maybe leave a like on our videos. Whatever you guys want to do. Just watching is awesome. And I'm not going to lie, I love making these. They're fun to edit, really fun to commentate, because normally the videos are just live comms all the way through. But this is actually really fun. So you can see 57 passing yards, 149 rushing. The rushing yards, that game of rushing definitely saved us. The defense also clutched up. So the trade deadline is around, so we can't make any trades, but hopefully we have the squad we need to make the playoffs and win some games. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, See ya!